Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Happy Wednesday. We're back. We're live. Come say hi, say hello, where you're watching from, what you're working on, what your name is. Just a reminder that when you come in, especially on Instagram, which I just put us live on, hopefully we come up there in just a second here. I can't see your names on Instagram, so go ahead and tell me who you are, where you're watching from, what's going on. I'm so excited to have you here. Hello, Midnight Moon. Great to have you here. Hi, Julia from Maryland. Nice to have you as well. Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, I need to know which direction is my camera. Am I like the horizontal widescreen type of thing, or am I vertical like you would be seeing on Instagram? I think I changed the setting that we should be horizontal so it looks better. You can see more of the background over on YouTube as opposed to last week. I didn't know that happened, so we're working with it. We're flowing, right? Hi, Luna from the UK. Hi, Kat from Savannah. Hi from Boston. It is great to have you guys all here today and ready to chat. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Julia. Widescreen. I don't know what was going on last week, so hopefully it's perfect for everybody, and we can see what's going on. Hi from India. Hi from Ohio. Ooh, crocheting earrings for my local yarn store. Oh my gosh, what are they? Like, are they shapes? Are they, I don't know, mandalas? What are they? I need to know. Hi, Fran from New Jersey, making prayer cloths and hats using herringbone. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Over on Instagram, we are vertical. That's exactly how we want to be. It's just over on Facebook and YouTube. You can see the horizontal, more background type of thing. Hi from Croatia. Hi from Dallas. It is great to have you. Hi from Indiana. We've got lots of people coming in and joining us. I have a gazillion things on my hook. I 100% understand that. I thought I didn't have anything after I finished my last project. Last time we talked about this over here. You can kind of see right here in the corner if you're on Instagram. But this project here that we were talking about last week, found that. I found another sweater. I actually finished the sleeves on that one that I've been telling you about forever. That is, it's like granny squares, but they're not granny, like the traditional granny squares. They're the sunburst granny square. Got sleeves on it. I'm now working on the ribbing. Fingers crossed by next week, it is all done. And I can show it to you guys. I'm so excited. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's using our Memento yarn, which is a DK weight cotton yarn. It is really, really great. I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. I'm working on snugglers this week. Is that like the stuffed animals that don't have the stuffing in them? And so they're kind of like flat except for like the head. Let us know what a snuggler is. I'd love to know. Earrings are shapes, animals, and flowers. That is awesome. I love a good crochet earring. They're so lightweight. I found somebody locally who does like hoops and then she crochets into the hoops. I love them so much and they're so lightweight. They're so perfect to wear all of the time. Okay, that is what a snuggler is. Perfect. I am a crochet teacher who once repaired singers for a living. Oh, that's awesome. Watching from Chicago. We have another one from Texas. Hello, hello. I'm working on crochet edge blankets for Project Linus. I love that. That is awesome. If you don't know, I know I'm not going to say this all right, but you can look up Project Linus. They do blanket donations for people who are in need. And so you can always make a blanket and donate there. Project Linus, again, you can check that out. There's also Warm Up America, which I should say is doing a huge baby blanket drive right now. And we partnered with Tamra of Moogly Blog. She did a brand new baby blanket pattern that just got launched. It's a free pattern. It uses our Brava Baby DK, which I think I have some here, Brava Baby DK. This is our newest line of Brava Baby. It's an anti-pill yarn. It's 273 yards per 100 grams. Again, it is a DK weight yarn, 100% anti-pilling premium acrylic, machine washable. Excuse me. And she used 7 colors to make this beautiful blanket that you can get for free. And then you could donate it right to Warm Up America or wherever you want to donate a wonderful blanket. So that's a really, really great thing. Okay, hold on. I got to scroll back here. Okay, Project Linus. Um, okay, so Donna says, I'm designing a new cardigan that I've been thinking of for 2 years. Yes, it usually takes a while. So excited. I'm going to work on a granny square bag using gorgeous Dishy cotton. Yay! We love a good Dishy. This is actually done in Dishy as well. I cannot remember the name of this, but it is a pattern on our website. It's like something bunting that uses Dishy. It's really, really awesome. Love it. Dishy is such a great yarn, especially going into the spring and summer time. All right. Oops. Okay. Can I ask for a yarn recommendation? I feel like what I want doesn't exist. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Put in your yarn recommendation. I'll see if we currently have something. If not, I can pass it along to our yarn team to see what they can make happen in the future. Okay, so I'm working on a sweater with granny squares too. Yay! Plus a red hat, plus a baby blanket. And you're from St. Louis. That is so great. I know. Who has one project on their hook? I don't know. I'm lucky if I remember what hook goes to what project. I've started writing little sticky notes that I can throw into my bag. Actually, we have a really great, oh, right here it is, a really great project planner over on the website. I use this a lot. And so what it does is you can put the pattern name, the source, which would be like if you got it on a website, if you got it on Ravelry or whatever else, the size that you're making, because let's be honest, sometimes we forget after we start. You can put in here the date that you started and completed if you want to keep track of it and remember. You can write down the hook that you're using, the gauge that you got. You can write down the yarn that you're using, which would include the name, the color, the dye lot, all that information, who you're making it for, and the potential measurements you might need to know. And then there's a notes section down here at the bottom for you to put all your notes in. And this is just like a Post-it. So it's sticky at the top. So you can stick this right onto your pattern if you want to, put it in a notebook or whatever else. These are awesome. They're called the Crochet Project Planner. It's written on the back for me. But these are really great. So if you do start a lot of projects and then forget things, grab one of these in your next order, and then you'll have it and you'll be able to throw this into each of your different projects so you know what's going on, because these can be a lifesaver. Okay, I'm working on a spring cardigan with Heatherly Sport. Yay! We sure love some Heatherly yarn. That's the yarn. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you'll see it over here. If you're on Instagram, sorry, it's not in the screen. But Heatherly is a fabulous yarn. I love it so much. I've made a sweater with it already. I'm trying to think. I think I made something else with it too, but I can't remember. It is a wool acrylic blend. It does come in a skein, so you will, or excuse me, it comes in a hank, so you will have to wind it up into a yarn ball or a cake or something else before you get to use it. But Heatherly love it. It's amazing. I love Welcome Blanket and belong to the Brooklyn group. Yay, that's awesome. Yes, please check out projectlinus.org for blanket requirements and sizes needed. I love that. Yes, Heatherly is gorgeous. Hi, Nicole. Great to have you here. Okay, so you're looking for a cotton acrylic blend that's variegated and DK. Let me see what. Here it is. So it's sport weight. I was going to say, so we do have Visions, which is a color change yarn or long color change yarn. It is a sport weight, but it's 273 yards per 100 grams. It is a 50% cotton, 50% viscous. So not quite what you're looking for, but this could be a good option for you if you want to give it a try. It's a nice, soft, and silky. Again, just depending on what gauge you need to get is going to change whether this is going to work or not. I would definitely say it's a true sport weight. I would not say it's super thick or anything. So you'd have to try it out, but this could be an option depending on what you're working on and what you would want to do. Okay. I need a Crayola primary yellow in wool. So hard to find. Have you, IB Serenity, have you checked out the wool of the Andes? I don't know if we have something bright enough for that. In a wool yarn. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. That is a really hard color to get in a wool yarn. I'm trying to think. The other thing too, you could check out the palette yarn. I don't know what weight you need, but palette is fingering. But if you would hold it double, you can get a DK weight. If you hold it triple, you could get more into your worsted or bulky weight and things like that. Um, let's see. I definitely need that planner. Yeah, Fran. I'm doing several things. Yeah, totally understand that. Okay, yeah, try it out. See what you love. Let us know. I think you were talking about the Visions yarn Midnight Moon. Sorry, wrong direction. This is one of our newer yarns that we have. To be honest, we don't have a ton of like the variegated, the long color changing yarns. They just haven't been selling as we've seen them in the past. We used to have a lot more. I mean, we have our whole Chroma collection. We have Felici's not quite variegated. It's kind of shorter colors because it's made for sock yarn. We have, I think you can see here, the Brava Stripes, which is our Brava yarn. Again, not that it's not a great yarn or people don't buy it. It's just they haven't been buying it as much. We're seeing a lot more people go with the tweed colors and the heathered colors. And so that's where we've really been focusing our attention on. But yes, I 100% agree that there are some really beautiful variegated colored yarns. I mean, I'll be honest, I really love a good color changing yarn that's like one color palette that kind of does like the gradient from dark to light or dark to light, light to dark, whichever way you want to go. Yes, thank you. Wool of the Andes is the one that has the highlighter yellow. Also, talking about wool yarns with primary colors, check out Swish. Swish also has a lot of great colors, and we've been bringing some more colors in. Thank you, Swish Tones. That would be a great weight or great yellow as well. So check out the Swish line. You might be able to find something there. This is actually done in Swish. This is a pattern by Ashley of Heart Hook Home. I can't think of what it is. I think it's the Lorraine cardigan. I absolutely love it. It is done in the Delft Heather. It is in Swish. It is so wonderful. I know with the holes in it, people are like, oh, aren't you going to be cold or whatever? No, this is perfect. Keeps just the right amount of heat in without getting overheated. And I love it so, so much. Okay, so we're all talking about the yellows. Yeah, keep sharing. I do want to share that there is something new over on the crochet.com website. And I am so excited to get to share this with you guys and kind of be like that first look. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my screen. Maybe. Let's see if I can get this to work. I had it up and then it asked me, I think it's this one. Okay. Okay. Brand new to the crochet.com website, we have these wonderful yarn cozies. Okay, so what makes them so great? Like yarn cozy, great, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The thing that's really cool about this is if you didn't know, we have some sister brands. So we have Knit Picks, we have crochet.com. We also have a fabric company, which is called Connecting Threads. And the really cool thing is that these patterns and these fabrics were designs from Connecting Threads that we took over. We did recolor them slightly so that it would fit with our, color themes and whatever. We recolored them and had them made into these really cool yarn cozies. So yeah, they are so awesome. And so, okay, so what is the point of a yarn cozy? When you make a cake of yarn, right? Or whether you have like your Visions and this is a cake, or if you're using your Heatherly yarn and you cake it up so that you can use it from the hank, we all know that when you pull from the center, it kind of starts to get floppy, it falls apart. This could be a regular skein too. It doesn't have to be something that you caked up yourself. It could be like a Brava. It could be a Wool of the Andes. Oh, no, we don't want that. It could be anything that you're doing a center pull from. And so what this does is you put your skein inside of it and it just keeps it all contained while you're working on it. So as it does get floppy, because that's what's going to happen as you use it, it keeps it all nice and contained in this little yarn cozy bag of sorts. It's got elastic at the top to make it really easy to get your yarn in and out and everything else. And so there's a really good example of how that works. It's got these 3 beautiful colors. We've got the spring floral, which is the one I would like. We have the geometric one, which is absolutely beautiful. And then we have the green stripes. So you can grab one or all or whatever to be able to manage your yarn. Yes, you're right. It does not get tangled up when it's in here. You know, as you get to the end of your cake or your ball or whatever, it starts to get to be a mess. This keeps it all nice and tight, especially if you're working on multiple projects or you have to put it down or you're traveling with it. I know my cakes and my skeins all get a mess as we get towards the end. So I love this so, so much. Yes, add it to your next order. So they're saying, I tend to throw my projects and skeins around. Yes, this is exactly what you want to think about if you're going to be putting it into a project bag and things like that. Yes, the spring floral and the pink one, those are my two favorites. Spring floral is on my list for the next time I get to make a purchase. I will be grabbing that one. And then we do have two new project bags. So recently, Della Q had did a collection called the Vivid Rose collection with Tony Lipsy of TL Yarn Crafts. And she had started with the mesh tote, which is a staple in the Della Q world for bags. And then they expanded it into all of the bags that we carry over at Della Q. If you don't know, Della Q is now part of the family along with Crochet.com and Knit Picks and everything else. And so we were able to bring over a couple of the bags. We have the mesh tote, we have the tall mesh tote, and we have the rucksack, which is currently sold out, but they're bringing more in on the crochet.com website. We brought in two more. We got the mini maker messenger bag, and I am so excited. Yes, Tony is 105 million% amazing. We love Tony. We love working with her. Yes, you need to get on the Connecting Threads website. Hurry up, jump over there. There's so much over there with fabric and thread and everything else if you're into that craft as well. But this is the wonderful Maker Mini Messenger bag. And so you can see, let me click on this one, how it works. It's got this nice little yarn bag to it. It's got the nice long strap that you can wear it as a messenger bag. You could wear it over one shoulder. It's got the adjustable strap and it's got the little clip here at the bottom. So you could take it on and off depending on how you want to use it. What's really great about this bag is, let's take a look on the inside, and I'm just going to blow this up a little bit so you can see. So Della Q bags were made for makers by makers. And why we say that is because we intentionally put in the storage and the tools that you are going to need for your projects into these bags. So you can use them as a purse or an everyday bag if you want to, but they're going to work perfectly for a project bag. There was something else you had. It held a lot. That might have been the tall mesh tote. Was it one that we talked about here? Did we talk about the mesh tote or the tall mesh tote? I can't remember, but we did talk about one of those a little while ago. But as you can see here, you can store your different needles or hooks that you want to take along. You could put a pencil in there or a highlighter or whatever you need. We also have extra pockets in here, whether it be for your phone and sunglasses, or maybe a ruler or any kind of other tools that you're going to need. Sorry. This here is the wonderful yarn guide. And I think there's a better picture to show. Yeah. Okay. Here's one. So to show you how it works, you can have your ball of yarn in, you can put your yarn through the yarn guide, and then you could be working on your project. Yes, this is showing a knitting project, but it works for crochet too. You can see there's an iPad mini in here. So it really, I think that's an iPad mini. Yes. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But anyway, you can fit a lot of stuff in this bag. It's perfect for on the go, that you can have a purse, you can have your project bag all in one. As you can see here, there are two different sections in here. This bigger section towards the back is where we were seeing all of the internal pockets and things. You've got a little zipper here on the front. On the back, we have a standard Della Q specialty. It's got this large safety pin that has some stitch markers attached to it. So you'll always have your stitch markers there for whatever you need. And again, no, scroll down. Again, you can kind of see here, this is the secondary pocket, the one that's in the front. So again, it does have a larger pocket there for sunglasses, water bottle, whatever you might be able to fit in there, along with your little notebook so you can keep notes in it and everything else you expect um, Delicue. Okay, Fran says it was pink and greenish color. The other was yellow. Fran, I don't remember. Pink and green. I'm gonna have to think about that, Fran. It's not ringing a bell off the top of my head, so let me think about that and I'll get back to you. Um, Along with the mini messenger, Maker mini messenger, we also brought in the Maker midi backpack. Again, part of the Vivid Rose collection, part of the beautiful color collection that we did with Tony. This is another fabulous, fabulous bag. This one is more of a traditional backpack where it has the double straps on the back. Let me show this picture. This will be better. So it has the double straps on the back. It's got the 2 pockets on the side. That would be great for like a water bottle or your keys or whatever. You saw it this morning. Oh, I think you're talking about the Sula bag. All right, hold on. I can show you guys those in just a second and see if that's right. But as you can see here on the front, it has the magnetic closure to it. So it's not a button or a zipper or anything like that. When you take a look inside, you'll see you also have a lot of the great pockets. You have the traditional snaps that you'll find with a Delicue O snap bag and things like that. This is really a great size bag for everything that you're going to need. You can see in here that you have your computer, you've got some books, you've got your iPad mini, you've got a water bottle, you've got all kinds of stuff, plus your project that you're able to take along with you for whatever you might need. Love, love, love both of these bags. They are both the waxed canvas bags that you can expect from Delicue. They're the exact same ones that you can get over on Delicue, but we just have them now over here on crochet.com so that you can check them out there too while you're getting your yarn or whatever else. You can add them into your cart. Okay. Let me see. I don't know that it's gonna. Let me just search for it. Was it this one, Fran? So this is the Sula bag. This is the big bag in itself. It opens up like this on the top. It doesn't actually have the closure to keep it closed. It's more like just an open project bag. We have it in a bunch of new colors. We have the Desert Rose. We have this one called Good Earth. I love that one. We have the 80s Windbreaker, which is really awesome. Looks like the Graphite is currently sold out. That one went really quick. And then we have the Aquamarine. And if we take a look, go back to here. Hold on, oops. I'm thinking also, Fran, it might have been this. This is the Sula Studio pouches. This one is the one that comes in the yellow, and then it comes in that windbreaker color, which is very 80s. As you can see here, these are really great. These are more geared towards your tools. It's got the 4 interior pockets with the zipper on the top. And then if you take a look at the front here, that is where you would be able, here's a good picture of it, to be able to put all of your hooks in there. And then you can kind of take them with you. So it's not just a tool hook organization, but you can carry all of the notions. You could even carry like a small project in here, depending on what you're working on. So yes, those are also fairly new to the site as well. So, okay, I'm going to stop sharing right now. I have the 80s Windbreaker one and I love it. I love how it stays open while I'm working. Yes, that can be such a problem with certain bags. I mean, okay, we have our everyday tote that we've had forever, and I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite bags. I love to use it as like a purse that I can put something else in it, but it does not always stay open. I did find that if you kind of roll the top over, it stays open a lot better. But the Delicue products that we've been bringing in, like the O Snap standing O snap bags, the one we just did for Valentine's Day. Those are phenomenal for staying open while you're working and putting it right inside of another bag. So yes, the one from Sula is going to be great for staying open, using it as really that project carrier, just pulling it out, putting it in, and not really having to worry about it. Dawn is saying she loves that one. Yes. Jennifer says she loves the color. Dawn said fancy and stylish. We love them. Hi, everybody. Linda. And hi, Kathy. It is great to have you. Yeah, so those Della Q bags are definitely something. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but they are worth the investment. Let me tell you, they are worth the investment. They are going to last you a really long time. They hold a lot in them. Is it going to be great for a huge blanket pattern? No, but it's going to be great for something that you want to travel back and forth. It'll be great for a blanket if you're working on motifs and you want to take those somewhere and travel it around. Those bags are going to be perfect. I love the Della Q bags because they are stylish. They are very practical. They are going to last me a really long time, even with a lot of use to them. And the fact that they are multi-purpose in my mind, where I can use them as a purse. I can keep all of my staple stuff in there, like my wallet, like my phone, like my sunglasses, all of those things. And then I can just throw in my project if I want to take it along with me for whatever reason or for whatever I'm doing. And then I can remove my project if I don't want to take it somewhere, which whoever says that, right? But if I don't want to, I could remove my project and still have my bag being very functional. Oh, yes. I love the Della Q Big Bottom Valentine one. I have avoided them because of the price, but after getting this one, I'm sold. Just so you know, we are working on a brand new Big Bottom version that's going to be coming out, I think, in the next month or two. I'm super excited. I haven't gotten to see it yet, but I've heard it's coming. It's in production, and we'll be able to have it. So we're going to do another custom color pattern, whatever you want to call it, of that bag so you guys can really collect them. And yes, I know it is a little bit more expensive. I know that means that sometimes, we can't grab as much yarn or whatever else, but I also feel like it's worth investing into it. Just like I feel like it's important to invest in good hooks and things like that, it's important to invest in good project bags because A, it keeps your yarn protected. B, it makes it easy for you to travel, easy for you to just grab your bag and go. It makes it more likely that you're going to continue working on your project and just stick it into something else as you go. It's just all around a good investment for the projects that you are working on. You spend a lot of money on the yarn to make really great projects. Why not have something really great to keep it in? Like I said, yes, these are expensive, but you buy one and you're going to be able to have it for a very long time, be able to use it. It's not like it's going to get worn out with a couple uses. You don't need to buy another one in the next year. Like you have it and you're going to love it. Yes, absolutely. I love the spaces between the snaps to feed your yarn. Yeah, that's really great too. It stands up really nice. You can feed it right out of the snaps at the top. You can throw your project back into it. It's all great. Trying to figure out my budget this morning. Thanks, Katelyn, for showing up and explaining. Oh, you're so welcome, Fran. Yes, next project bag. I mean, this is also really great too. Yes, grab it now while we have it. We're not going to have a ton of them. It is very limited stock on the Vivid Rose bags that we have. But these are really great giftable items. If you're sitting on a gift card that you got for the holidays, this is something that you want to spend it on. Splurge on getting yourself a fabulous bag that you're going to have for years and years to come and be able to use it and just have quality products. This is a great thing to use. Or again, if you have a birthday or an anniversary or whatever coming up, this would also be something really great to kind of ask for those special occasions. We have the big yarn sale coming up in the summer. That's going to be when you want to get all your yarn. So grab your bags and tools now, stock up on those so that you're ready to go and you can fill them all up at the big summer yarn sale that comes. I think that one starts the end of June into July. It'll be here before we know it, guys. I can't believe we're in March already. This is crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. It was fabulous getting to chat with you and to share these new items with you. So thank you so much for joining me and taking some time to chat. I love getting to chat with you guys and hearing what you have to say and think and work on and everything. If you don't already, please like and subscribe. Please share this with your friends. Even after it's over and you're watching the replay, we're so excited to have you here and check out what we've got going on. Again, share, have fun, bring everybody here. This is a great place to sit and chat and everything else. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. We'll be back next week, and I look forward to chatting with you then and see what progress you've made. Hopefully, I'll have my cardigan that I'll be able to show you all finished, or at least almost finished, as long as I don't run out of yarn, but I think I'll be okay. So, all right, I'll see you guys next week.